Rangers, good morning.
Please looking down.
The Mr. Mason, in fact, the chief instructor made a point. He said, when I was here a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and I happened to be here many times over the last year, I was here with a passing out parade. I was here with new recruits. I was here with with Rangers. I was here very often. It shows how the government has taken such interest in the police force. It's the first time that training has happened for young men and women to join the police force for a very, very long time. And I'm very proud to be the Minister of National Security when that is happening. It's the first time almost in decades, and if I'm wrong, I stand corrected, that police have formally been trained in St. Lucia. And more are going to be trained. A new set of officers are going to begin their training in June, which is next month. And hopefully by the end of this year, we should have over 150 new recruits in the police force. That is testimony of the government's commitment to law enforcement. We don't just talk about it. We make it happen in tangible terms, and you can see the tangible terms. No one can doubt that there were 79 new recruits and 67 or 62 new Rangers, and you additional 50 something. So it's tangible things, tangible evidence. But I want to come back to what the chief instructor said. He said, when I was here, I said that if you fail, I don't get paid.
That's it.
And he actually is right. If the tourism industry fails, I don't get paid. And I think I won't get paid last. They'll get paid first. We have to find ways to pay them. But it's a serious thing, and that's how important you are. That's how important you are to St. Lucia. That's how you are important you are to the economy of St. Lucia. And I can go back a little bit, although sometimes people don't want you to go back, especially when going back will reveal the truth. They were Rangers before. And they were there when I was the Minister of Tourism. They were Rangers. We called them, they were Rangers and they were hostesses. And your job was to do exactly what you're doing now. We saw that it was time where you had a mix of enforcement and hospitality. And that is why we created the Rangers unit. And the idea was that you would become an integral part of the industry. That was the idea. But things happened, and then you were dissolved. But now you're back on stream, and I really want to thank the Minister for Tourism and his staff for understanding the need to bring back the Rangers. And I want to also see that they are doing a tremendous job in the industry, taking by this. And I want you to give them a round of applause for me, please. Because in St. Lucia, we have a propensity for bad news. Bad news seems to be what makes it in St. Lucia. So if we say that our industry did well, you have to find out whether the additions and the subtractions in the figures are correct. But fact is, the industry has done well. It could do better, and your testimony of why it is doing well, because we have to find the money to pay you. And the PS, I think that's why they invited me here today. She whispered in my ear that she needs to get $4.5 million from me.
4.2.
So I guess that's why they invited me. She needs to get $4.2 million from me to make you function. And I'll try to find it because you're important. The tourism industry is extremely important to us. I want to tell you to take this opportunity, not only as a job, but as a commitment to St. Lucia, as a commitment to improving the quality of life of yourself, because you're going to get the salary, and then the country generally. So you're extremely important. Try your best to not only to go to work as a job, but take it as a profession, a vocation. a thing something you do for the country, something you do for the future of the country. The negativity will come, but don't take the negative. Always think positive. Always see the glass as being half full instead of half empty. A half empty glass is not the same as a half full glass, even though the volume of water in it may be the same. It's a matter of your mind. You have to be positive. You have to stop the naysayers and the negativity, and everyone always looking at things on the dark side. You know, there's never been a perfect place. St. Lucia's never been perfect. We have to strive for us to be perfect, but it has never been perfect. It has never been perfect. So I want you to take your job very seriously. I know you have a good instructor. I'm very sad that there's nobody from my constituency here, except one gentleman from my constituency. I don't know if that was deliberate. A lot of them from Cashew South. That may be, and not one from my constituency. But anyhow, I still find the money to pay them. So I really want to tell you, we appreciate what you're doing. It's a big sacrifice, and you know, I was reflecting on the question on the unemployment figures in the country, and I was speaking to somebody about it, and he said to me, the guy said to me, he said to me, he can live without having a conventional job. How can he live? And he said to me, he can live because he has hustle on the beach to sell things for tourists. Now that's significant. The question is that hustle legal or illegal? And that is a question you have to ask yourself. And that's what you have to be able to control that hustle. But many people believe that they can hustle on the beach. So they are employed, but not in the formal structure. So you have a serious job, a mix between enforcement and hospitality. So I look forward to seeing you grow. I look forward to seeing you develop. I look forward to see you, St. Lucia, doing better next year as far as tourism is concerned. And I'm sure the minister will come back to me for more numbers. So you are the pioneers. If you do well, the country will do well. We will get more revenue from tourism, and we can expand the ranges. So good luck, and thank you very much.